Welcome guys once again. So now today in this session we'll see how we are using data provider in real time. Okay, we'll take a case, a scenario from some real time web portal, and we'll see how we are using data provider. Okay, so let's quickly go to one simple application. We'll go, that is Facebook. Okay, so here in this case I have Facebook, login page. So here I have, email or phone number, then here is a password field, then login button. So this is very simple test which we have to perform now. So I want to test this login feature with multiple data set, or you can say that multiple test data, like valid username, invalid password, valid username, incorrect password, invalid username, invalid password. Okay, with a special character or alphabet, alphanumeric, or blah blah. So n number of input I want to give to this text field, and I want to check how this web portal or login page is behaving. Okay, so we'll do one of the test by using data provider. Okay, so in this case our scenario will be very simple. I want to check this login with different input. Okay, different invalid input, or you can say that incorrect input. Okay, in that case I will not be able to log in into the portal. So let's go and quickly, I have already written the program, I'll just need to explain you how this will work. So now you are already aware of how this data provider works. Okay, so I need one method where from where I want to take the data. So I need two data. Okay, in case of login I need two data. One is email or phone number, another is password. Okay, so in this case I have written one, method invalid login test. In that I'll be taking, parameterize username and password. So I need username and password. Okay, now till here I'm just setting the driver properties. Okay, so this is very basic of Selenium, so you might be already aware. If you're not aware how to launch the browser, entering the URL and finding the XPath and all, or by ID or class name using any locators, so just go and watch, basic of Selenium and come back. Perfect. So here I'm just, launching the browser, entering the URL. Okay, after that I'm identifying the, email ID text field, then password text field, then I'm identifying login button, and I'm doing, click operation. So I'm identifying those field and entering username and password. This is very basic of Selenium. Okay, very basics till here, no doubt. Okay, now here what I'm trying to do, I want to capture something from the login. So if I'll, give valid username, valid password, and click on login button, so I'll be getting this page, and I'll be successfully logged in if my username and password is correct, and I can see my name. Okay, whatever username I'm logging. So in this case I have logged in with, Lily user. Okay, so once you logged in with the user, okay, so here the username will be displayed, okay, in this here corner, right? So this username I want to capture and verify whether same name is there or not. If same name I'm getting, Lily, means I have logged in to the application successfully. Okay, if I'm not getting this text, means I have not logged in into the application. Simple. So my scenario is very clear. If I'll enter valid username and valid password, so I'll be able to log in and I can able to capture this Lily. And if means I'm getting the Lily, means I have logged in. Simple. Now let's go to come back to the our test script. So what I'm doing is I'm capturing that text. So again I'll identify the XPath or whatever to, capture this. Okay, so I'll identify this field and I'm doing get text. Simple. Okay, so after doing get text, I'm storing in actual result. So if nothing will be captured, if I will not be able to, navigate to that particular page. If I'm entering invalid username, obviously I will not be able to navigate to home page. In that case my actual result will be null only. It will point to null only. And since if it will not navigate to another page, okay, this XPath will not be there, so it will throw no such element exception. So that's why I have kept this block in try block, so that I can catch here element not available, because I will not be able to log in. Okay, so in that case if I'll be logging successfully, I can capture the name Lily. Okay, if not, it will throw the exception, so I'm just capturing the error. Okay, then I'm just closing the browser and verifying. Okay, so in that case, if I'll not be able to log in, so actual result will be what? Null, because I have declared here a string actual result by default will be null. If I'll be able to get the text, so whatever text I'll get, it will be here. So if I'll be able to log in, so my lily will come here. Okay, so in this case, if invalid scenario, I'll get null. Okay, that's all. So now here I'm doing one check, assert not equals, okay, not equals actual result lily. So if my test case should pass only if actual result, which is okay, which is what, which should be lily, not equal to lily. Okay, so if both will be there, means equal lily, so it will be equal, so it will fail. Perfect. So I'm using not equals. Okay, just opposite. So if actual and expected both are same, this will be failing. Okay, because it's just opposite to equals. Okay, so we have this method, we can use it. So I have used it for this case. Simple. So now this script is very much clear. So this is just a method in which I'm writing these all logics. Now here is the another method called get data, and this is simple 2D object array which will return these three data set. Okay, Pankaj 1 2 3 4 5, Pankaj 1 1 2 3 4 5 6, then Pankaj 2, this input. Okay, now how to connect this method and this method is using data provider. So what I'll do, simple, I'll use at the data provider, I'll give the test name. So I'm just giving login test. Okay, you can give any name, no problem. Then here again I'm using at the test. Inside in the place of at the test, I'm giving parameter called data provider is equal to, and the same name I'm passing here. Okay, same name. That's all. If you are passing the same name, now my data provider will be able to identify these data and use into this test case or this test method. So now if I'll execute my this login invalid login test is going to execute 3 times with these 3 data set. First it will log in with this data, it will be invalid, it will capture null, okay, and it will pass again invalid, it will be null and lily, so not equal, pass again null. Okay, so actual result will be what, null only, so null not equal to lily, yes, so it will be pass. So this is a very simple scenario which I have done using data provider. Now let's quickly execute it. So just observe the output, we'll see the output. So it will launch the browser. Okay, it will launch the browser, and I'll just write the console for you. It will launch the browser. Yes, perfect. So browser launch, enter the Facebook URL, then enter the invalid username and password. So yes, Pankaj, that's all. So it will not be able to navigate to login home page, so it will capture the error and it will pass again with the different test data. Pankaj 1 this time, login, it will be again invalid, it will not be able to log in, null again by default value will be there, so it will also pass. Again third test will execute with a different third test data, Pankaj 3 and password. Okay, Pankaj 2 only I have given third test data also, so it is getting logged in. Again it will be pass because it will not match actual and expected. So let's go quickly and see the report here, and we will be seeing the report. So let's go quickly and see here. So 3 test, 1 fail. Okay, let's see what is that error which we have got. So in valid test we have login with Pankaj 1, then Pankaj 2, then Pankaj, and 1 2 3 4. In this unreachable browser error communicating with a remote browser, it may have died. Okay, so there might be some issue, but you have seen how we are able to launch browser 3 times, and I'm able to execute same test cases with a different test data. Okay, and I'm able to test the login feature with a different test data or different test input. Okay, so see, I'm getting here element not available. So one more time I have got somewhere element not available, right? So that's all. Since browser I did not close, so it's throw error something, this one. Okay, so perfect. So now I think it's very much clear for you. So how this data provider works. So that's all about real time example about data provider. So hope you understand this video and data provider concept. Okay, so that's all about guys, a data provider basic for now. If you want to explore more, so this will be the same. Now just what we will do is we'll keep this data provider into the separate class, or you can say that inside test base or inside common, and this return whatever I'm returning, this with data will be fetched from excel sheet. So that will be advanced level your exploration, so you can explore as many and as much you want. So that's all about the basic, guys, how data provider works. Thank you for watching. See you in the next.